Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk all about makeup brushes and more importantly cleaning them. I think it is my least favourite chore in the beauty world, except for tidying my office. I hate that as well. But cleaning brushes, oh my god, the effort of life. And I went through a phase where I would just buy more makeup brushes. Like thankfully there are like loads of cheap ones now at the moment. Yeah, I would buy more so that I didn't have to wash them. I don't know, I just hate it. It's just a psychological thing. Because like when it's done, I feel great about it. It's just like, you're like, oh god, because there's always so many. I know, listen, it's the circle of makeup brush life. It's never going to change. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 2 ways that I clean my makeup brushes. Number 1, I spot clean. I do that every few days or so. I should probably do it after I use each brush, but that's just not going to happen now. And then once every 2 weeks I do a deep clean of the brushes. I'm going to talk to you about the products that I use and the methods. Let's get stuck in. Let's clean some brushes, and luckily I have like millions to clean. I know. I thought that by filming this video it would encourage me. Anyway, okay, over the years I've tried a few different products for spot cleaning. I've tried the PS one, the pennies one. I didn't like it, like at all. Didn't do anything for my brushes. They were still stained. No, maybe they disinfected them. I don't know. I can't tell. I could just go by how it looks. And then the Cinema Secrets one was fab, but that's really hard to get. And now I am in deep, passionate love with this when it comes to spot cleaning. This is the Ella & Joe Squeaky Clean Brush Cleanser, and it is fabulous. So you get, I think this is 200 mils, is it? Yeah, 200 mils. So this not only cleans your makeup brushes, but it also gets rid of bacteria. So a lot of makeup artists like to use this as well, between clients. Cause do you ever get your makeup done and then like you could tell that the brushes are dirty and you're like, what are you doing? Like, I just feel weird about that kind of thing. Yeah, so I use this on my brushes, and I have just a Scaldi towel that I don't know, it's like an old one that I got in a press drop. So Ella & Joe, it's an Irish company owned by Charlene and Neve. I'll leave all the links below if you want to go and buy. But this stuff is fab. This is, I'd say, my 3rd bottle of it, and it just cleans my brushes instantly. Leaves them smelling lovely and ardenty. Like isopropyl alcohol in it, 70%. Yeah, that'll do the job. That'll get rid of all bacteria and everything. And I use it like on all my brushes, mainly for eye brushes though, or like kind of small cheek brushes. And what I like to do is I use this with a Scaldi towel. You can see that it's filthy because I was cleaning some the other day. What I like to do is kind of fold the towel. There, that's like relatively clean on that side. But I'm going to show you what I do to clean it. I've seen Charlene using this on her channels and she uses a paper towel, but I think with the amount of brushes that I have to clean, I would just use a whole roll of paper towels. And I figure as well with a towel I kind of get like really stuck in, and it helps dry the brushes a little bit as well, and then I can just feck it in the wash. Okay, let's get some brushes, shall we? I'm just gonna do a few. I know. If you want me to go through my favourite makeup brushes, see, I feel for the ones down the bottom because this is not a good storage technique for that. I'm going to work on brush storage over the next few weeks. But if you want me to go through my favourite face brushes, eye brushes, let me know, and I'll kind of whittle them down into the ones that I use the most, because there are ones that I reach for. Like there are some here who've not seen the light of day and I really should Marie Kondo them, but today's not that day. Now I have to clean them. As you can see, I kind of went to town with my eye makeup on purpose because I was like, I want to like mess up some brushes that you can see them being cleaned. And I'm going to do 4 now, but I will, after I film this video, I'll be cleaning the rest of them. Not all of them. No, I couldn't. I actually don't think I'm psychologically ready for that kind of commitment. So what I will do is sit with my towel on my lap and I just get stuck in. I have a towel, I have a brush. So I'm going to try and do this so you can see it. So what I like to do is, oh my god, I'm so going to spray this in my face. Spray it directly and I'll twist the brush around. Just a few spritzes. And you can see that it's on the towel as well. So I will use that as well for added product. Oops. And I'll rub the brush you can see into the towel, and that's kind of that's one level of cleanliness. Now you can see that the brush was quite red, so hold on, let me just do that again. Think with reds, it is harder to get out reds, but anyway, yeah, see, it's coming out now. That's where the cleanser had sprayed onto the towel as well, so I will make sure that I kind of use all that up, and then the drier parts around the outside of that I will dry the brush a little bit, so you can see it is almost perfectly clean. Just the last little bit of pink there. If I was using like normal brown eyeshadows, it wouldn't take 3 goes to get the product out. So just like 1, 2 max. Anyway, so that is clean as a whistle. That's one that I've used with just regular brown eyeshadow on it. Oh my god, please don't do it on my face. Oh my god, it's like I have a child on my shoulder now. Looking after it. Oops, yeah, I'm just kind of going onto the cleaner parts of the towel just to dry off the brush. And there you go. Perfect. Yeah, this works on pencil brushes, on liner brushes, on flat shadow brushes. Obviously I do love an e.l.f. fluffy brush. I go through so many of them. And I'll just keep doing that until I have enough brushes to get me through the week. And they smell lovely. Now they are still a little bit damp, so what I would do is I would leave them sitting here on a ledge just to let dry overnight. And that's how I spot clean. Ta-da! For the deep clean, I've tried a few different solid brush cleansers. The Pennies one is grand, but my favourite one is this one. It's the blank canvas one. So it comes in a little tin like that, which is just really handy, especially for travelling if you wanted to bring it away with you. But like, who cleans their brushes when they're away? Not me. I don't even do it when I'm at home. And that's what the cleanser itself looks like. It's like a bar of soap. Yeah, so I've gone through a few of these in the past. And what I like to do is use this with this. I bought this in, I think, Pennies now years ago, and it's just really handy. They have ones, like loads of different ones that like kind of fit on your finger, but I like to have a bigger one because I like to clean a few brushes at the same time, especially when it comes to the face brushes. So this has a little band at the back so you can hold it on your hand, and what I like to do is with the brush you work it in. So there's 3 different textures, kind of a more knobbly side, ones with lines, and then tiny little ones. What are them things called? I don't know, little things. I like to use this end when it comes to eye brushes because it seems to work the soap into the brush better. And then I'll use like kind of these, I'll use the whole thing when it comes to bigger brushes like this. This is such a cute little one for black canvas. It's an FO1, just so stubby, I love it. Yeah, I've been using this for foundation, and so I don't really spot clean foundation brushes like on a daily basis. I would rather just use a few different ones and then properly clean them with this. So I'm going to explain what I do and then go into the bathroom. Try and fit you somehow in the bathroom. So I usually pour a little bit of water in there and a little bit of water here onto the brush. But it's so important when you have your brush to not hold it like that when it's wet, because you don't want the water to go down into here. This is the ferrule, but you don't want that to break down the glue that holds everything together, because otherwise his head will fall off and then you have no brush and then you'll be raging. Trust me. So if at all possible, keep your brush like this or like this, not like this. Welcome to the sink. I'm going to just, okay, just put a little bit of water in the bottom. I'm going to sit my little pad like so. So I'm going to start off with a couple of the face brushes. So I'll just dap that in the water and then I'll judge the 2 of them because I'm pushing for time into that to get like a little bit of the suds, like so. It suds up like quite a bit, doesn't it? You can't answer me. I'll just do 1 brush at a time. So just work the soap into the brush, and you can see like the product there. That's all from like foundation and powder and everything. Like so, and then I'll just leave that brush there until I'm ready to rinse them all at the end. And if you feel like you need more suds, by all means go back into the soap. And as well, if you don't have one of those, you can totally use your hands, but I just figured there's a lot more friction here. There we go. You can really get a good lather. And then what I will do is rinse out the brushes, but not hold the brush up, like to let the water run down the bristles. You can usually feel that the soap has been rinsed out properly. For cream or liquid products, you might need to go back in again, but I can feel that that's properly clean. So just gonna leave them. I'll do my little stubster. And using this, it really makes the soap go down deep into the bristles, so make sure to rinse the brushes properly. And that's rinsing off clear completely. Done. I'm gonna go in with all of my eye brushes because the effort of life. So, now hold them down there so that they're all at the same level. Wet them all. Zhuzh them in the soap. I like to use this end, as I said, for the brushes. It kind of helps to work the soap into the bristles a lot easier. so awkward. So just going to rinse them all off together, but just keeping them all pointing downwards. And they're good to go. When it comes to drying the brushes, I'll do either leave them sitting on the windowsill in the bathroom with the bristles hanging over the edge just to make it easier to dry, or I leave them sitting on a folded up towel, a clean towel, not the one that I used to spot clean, again with the bristles hanging over the edge. So it's just, you want the air to be able to get it. You don't want it to be sitting, like if they were sitting like that, the water would sit at the bottom part, like the whole thing wouldn't dry. So just hang them over the edge and they will dry overnight. You might want to give them a bit of a squeeze with the dry towel, like so, to help absorb some of the water, just to help the drying process go a little bit quicker. But that's it, they are done. And now I have to do the other ones. Great. I hope you found this helpful, and if you've any questions about maker brushes at all, let me know. I could just talk about brushes all day long. I love them. Yeah, and if you want me to talk about my favourite maker brushes for face and for eyes, maybe my top 10, let me know in the comments below and I will get cracking on that. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Okay, bye.